coaches. This is the post corner at the wing T formation. Now we're going to fake power, and we're going to look to hit our slot, which is called our 4, on the corner route. Now, we're going to start off with our 3 back in motion. Okay, we want him coming across. We want him past the quarterback when the quarterback has the ball snapped. Okay, so we want him here. And then after that, he is going to belly out and become an outlet on I guess you'd call some kind of flare or swing pass. Okay, so if you want, you could even have him, if he's not getting out there fast enough, okay, delay the snap count more. Have the ball snap while he's out by the tackle. Okay, and then have him flare. Now, real quick, I'll get into the O-line here. Tight end's going to secure backside, inside over pass block, inside over pass block, inside over pass block, inside over pass block, inside over pass block. Now, when you have double A-gaps, our center's always going to block the backside A-gap defender, whether it's a run or pass. So he's going to help out here, and then but we don't want him overstepping because that'll leave a seam here. But however you want to pass block it, that's on you. Now, the split end's going to drive his route up the field and break for the post. Okay, it's very important that he drives his route up the field and executes a great break, and he gets right into his route. Okay. Now the 4 is going to drive his route up the field and cut just as the split end's cutting in front of him. He's going to cut right off his butt and into the corner. Make sure he drives his route up the field and breaks to the corner, okay? And make sure you keep running. This kid needs to keep running to the field, away from everyone away from the defense here, okay? This post should hold the safety. This strong safety will probably bite on power, and if they don't, if they're disciplined, they're not, run fitting, and they're not taking a read step and playing the run, then you run power, okay? But if he's aggressively coming up for power, which he probably will, especially if you call this on like a 3rd and 2 or a 2nd and 2, you'll gut the defense big time. But he'll bite up for run, and then we're putting that corner in conflict. If it's man, he's probably going to run with the split end, and this kid will be open. If it's some kind of zone, or maybe even too high, he may take him, and the corner will be open. Okay, so, I mean, you'll have one of these 3 options open, but our first read is the corner. Now, the 2 back is going to fake power. He is securing the edge here, okay? So you want him to fake power out a little bit more, okay? So make sure the quarterback opens up, doesn't take any false steps. We don't want him stepping this way. We want him to turn, fake handoff, get a little bit of depth, 2 or 3 steps, plant, look to hit the corner, okay? First option's here, and then we're going to check it down if anything. Now, 2 back needs to execute a good fake, and again, his aiming point is the outside foot of the tackle. He needs to secure any outside pressure, okay? So he needs to attack that block too. Quarterback's going to sell the fake, plant, and throw. And you don't want the quarterback to exaggerate the fake too much, okay? Let the two really come and clamp down like he has the ball. Okay, he needs to sell this fake. If it's a half-hearted fake, these kids won't bite. Now, again, quarterback fake to the 2. We're going to look to hit the corner out. If the corner's not open or they have no safety, you could hit the post. And if they cover these, if they're disciplined in a man situation, you could let your athlete that's coming at full speed motion, so if anyone's running with him or they're passing him over to another defender, he's going to outrun him. So this swing will probably be the route that's almost always open. So that's never a bad option to check it down to the 3. And make sure the 3 bellies back into the backfield a little bit so it give a quarterback a good angle, okay? And again, we want him flaring out and back away from the defense. So even if they're sort of there, that he'll have some separation to make some plays in space. So if this kid's a good athlete, he'll make a play in space. So throwing this flare is never really a bad idea, unless they're really jumping.